Hi, my name's Cheese, and welcome to another Fossil Sweeper progress update video. If you haven't heard of the project before, you can find an overview here, but the TLDR is it's like Minesweeper, but you're digging up fossils, and you get to build skeletons out of the stuff you find. For the past month or so, I've been mostly focused on other activities, between shipping a Hivetime patch to celebrate World Bee Day, running the Linux Game Jam and Adventure Jam, and some milestones for contract work. Fossil Sweeper has taken a backseat recently, but I did find time to start work on Misc Fossil display cases and skeleton mounts, as well as make some small quality of life tweaks. I've updated the map phase to guarantee a more even spread of difficulties and sizes for dig sites. Previously this was random, but now I create a list of sizes and difficulties that aren't represented by active dig sites and pull from that first when creating new ones. I want to always give players dig sites that lie within their skill sets, and use variations of the species found within to encourage players to try things outside their comfort zone. Since you don't get an immediate game over when you make a mistake, and you get to keep whatever you've excavated even if you leave a dig site early, my hope is that players will be more able to engage with higher difficulties without feeling like they're wasting their time compared to a more traditional Minesweeper style game. The main thing that I've spent my time on recently has been adding a first pass on display cabinets for Misc Fossils. Misc Fossils are now placed by interacting with a display case and are instantiated as children of that entity rather than a general specimen anchor, which means that moving the display case automatically moves the Misc Fossils within. Customizing museum spaces is slowly starting to feel a little bit more like what I've been designing. Display cases also block the player's movement, which makes navigating the museum outside of the edit mode a little bit closer to what it will be in the final game too. Eventually I'll use this same work to limit skeleton placement to mount points and platforms, so this kind of interaction is fundamental for the experiences that I want players to have in the museum phase. A very big thank you to the supporters going by on screen at the moment. Their support has helped me eat while making this game, and I am so very appreciative. A huge thanks also to Screen Tasmania, who supported this project with a small grant. Anyway, that's about it for today. If you'd like to keep track of development or try the playable prototype, you can find some links in the description. And if you're super keen to check out the game in its current form, I make early test builds available to my supporters on Patreon. Though, at the time of recording, this Misc Fossil display case work isn't quite ready, so test builds are lagging a little bit behind. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!